Hey, it's Spence, the evil genius.
All righty. Hey guys, happy Cyber Tuesday. Happy Spence invented another sales holiday day. No, just kidding. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did talk to you on Friday, so I know you did. And the weekend, we had a really nice weekend. My son was visiting the one who's in college. He's a senior. Got to watch a lot of hockey, a lot of football, got outside in the snow, did a lot of stuff. But mostly also on the business end of things, I've been spending some time with launching all of these various verticals, answering a lot of questions. And also we had a great response so far. I think it's the beginning of something big for both the FluentMCP as well as the MinuteLaunch AI. And so what I wanted to do is a quick video today to bring you guys up to speed on what's happening. Some of you patiently awaiting my promised updates, many of which have happened, but a few are still brewing. Let's start with Spence adjusting the screen. There we go. I'm going to add to the stage now. What I want to talk about, I got a great letter from a really nice customer, Julian, who had a question, essentially, what is FluentMCP? What are you talking about, Spence? What is going on here? And I want to explain to you in sort of a meta way what it is by using the tool. And I hope this is visible enough. I'm going to zoom up. I've got Bernardo on the left here. I'm going to zoom him up to the point where he's almost illegible, but his font is a little easier to see. And on the right is FluentMCP. I've just made a post, again, zoomed in. Here's the question. Julian sent me a question, essentially in so many words, explain what's going on with FluentMCP. What are you offering? Why is this so expensive sounding? What is it? How can I use it with N8N, if you know what that is? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. In the past and this morning, and I think I can show you the email. Hold on. Here's what I did first. Julian, I don't think I'm saying anything because Julian was wonderful in this question. He's in Germany, I believe. And he says, it looks interesting, but I'm trying to figure out what it really is and so on and so forth. And I did my typical human being response, which is, I have a bunch of videos. In a nutshell, it provides a powerful MCP connection and so on and so forth. This is the old way of doing things. Then it occurred to me, I've already got the dudes working full time. Why not make this an example of how the product will work for you? Well, I'm using FluentMCP, and notice I've got a dude set up here. This is Bernardo's cousin. Actually, I don't know if this is Salvador or who this is. I'm Salvador. This is a new guy, but he's specifically dedicated to the purposes of answering and doing anything to do with the FluentMCP products and marketing. And he's also creating content. So I said, why don't we give him the information? And notice what I did. I gave him the email and I said, can you give me the Julian Wolf response in a regular text for an email or HTML5, which would be better to post to the site? And he started giving it to me in plain text. And then I'm like, yeah, why not do better? Why not publish this as an example in the tools that we're offering, which is the Canvas, MinuteLaunch Canvas block? Why not publish this in a way that can show people how we do things now? So my agentic desktop tool, who is Cursor, was given the information by reading the email from my Gmail from Julian. I asked him to respond to Julian in a way that could have been through email or could have been plain text, but I said, why not just publish something as an example using the MinuteLaunch Canvas block, which gives us this amazing ability for him to both publish the HTML and me to both preview, and if I wanted, I could edit it, right? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is the new way of doing things. He manages the response. I can use my human oversight. And either way, we get an outcome, which is going to answer the questions. So I published this to the FluentMCP site. It will be, I believe, showing up now in our new knowledge base. Why FluentMCP? Now, I'm going to have him do the taxonomy and other stuff, but this is the new method I'm going to be using. I'm creating a knowledge base that has human and LLM skills in it. That way, anybody can find something, but also the skills are available for your desktop agentic tool to become an expert. With me so far? All right. So in this particular answer, why FluentMCP? First of all, he's responding like to the community, everybody. What is it? Well, it gives your AI assistant direct, intelligent control over your WordPress site. Why is this different than something like N8N? N8N is an automation tool. It is almost like Uncanny Automator, if you know what that is from WordPress. It allows you to drag and drop a bunch of things together to do stuff. But it's not really the same thing as having a desktop agentic partner. It is more akin to one of those oldie-timey, old-fashioned, the human connects this to this to this, like Zapier, Integromat, Uncanny Automator. Whereas this, he's my dude. This is my guy. You can have your guy working for you on your computer, and we can have our guys talking to each other and sharing through a common location, either your WordPress or your GitHub, and achieve a different level of work. So think of my solution with FluentMCP or MinuteLaunch AI as me having a virtual agency of experts with unlimited knowledge that I can either sell to you outright once or lease to you. But I'm also providing them the management, the oversight, and the expertise to continue to get better and have greater skills. Okay. So notice traditional Zapier N8N program you specific workflows. FluentMCP, an intelligent assistant, understands, makes decisions, adapts, executes. It's like having a WordPress expert on call 24/7. This is you just using a tool and connecting the wiring together yourself. There's two parts. There's the WordPress plugin, which again is my secret sauce. That's the part that you get by one time with FluentMCP, or if you bump up and you use MinuteLaunch AI, you get a subscription. The difference is in how much stuff they can do. The FluentMCP has a subset of what MinuteLaunch AI can do, but it's priced appropriately because you buy it once for life, and you don't get hosting with me unless you buy it as an add-on. You don't get support from me. Sorry, you're buying a shovel. I'm not supporting you for how you use the shovel. MinuteLaunch AI is a concierge service. You're buying a relationship with me and the tools, and they work in conjunction. And they're both priced really, really value laden, but differently. MinuteLaunch AI is $197 a month, but it includes unlimited email support from me. It includes hosting. It includes the backup, the security, all the stuff that you need to run it, plus all the traditional WordPress plugins that still are necessary, if at all. So there's a big difference in paying one-time $497 for life and paying $197 per month. Works both ways. Okay. The second part is an MCP server. Now, that's the walkie-talkie. So the WordPress plugin connects into your WordPress site. It has the tools that the walkie-talkie can connect to. So the FluentMCP plugin has a smaller set of tools than the MinuteLaunch AI, which has all of the tools, all of the plugins, all of the capabilities. The MCP server is just the connection between your desktop dude and the WordPress site. And it's been programmed intelligently by me, like you see here. So the server talks between your dude and the WordPress site. Dude, WordPress site, back to the dude. Back and forth, back and forth. That's how it works. The difference is this relationship here is supervised, intelligent workflow. It's not wire it together and go away and come back later. You can have him do work while you're gone, but it's like having a virtual assistant in real life who's doing work, and you go to lunch and you come back and say, hey, did you write that letter or something? Okay. MCP Model Context Protocol, it's the standard Anthropic came up with. It's essentially like an API for LLMs. It allows LLMs to do intelligent connection to your WordPress site and have access to all that stuff that normally would have only been available if I had written a special API very specifically. MCPs are much more flexible, but they're also very secure because you need an application password and an administrator account in order to get that connection. And it's only given to the tool in a very certain set of circumstances that also allow you oversight. You can say yes, no, maybe, all the time, whatever. They technically can't run wild on you. I mean, I suppose it's possible the robots could take over, but you know, that's why I'm building a bomb shelter to hide from the Terminators. The fundamental difference is N8N is designed for scheduled workflows, trigger automations, if this, unmonitored, repetitive tasks. FluentMCP is like hiring a person. It's intelligent, context aware, complex decision-making, natural language. You just talk to the dude. Tasks that need adaptation and creativity. That's repetitive, so you can read this letter. Set it and forget it is not better. For sure it's not better. I already know it's not better. Because if one little variable changes or if one thing is different that you didn't really know you needed, you're done. You have to go back and wire that thing back together in the box. I've already been there. I don't want to go there again. With my dude, I can change, like I just said. Maybe I'm going to write him a letter, an email. Nah, let's make it text. No, even better. Let's publish it to the site and now fill it out. I mean, that kind of capability is incredible. It's like having a real-life human assistant. That flexibility, real-time decision-making, contextual understanding of content, handling edge cases, natural language, instant adaptation. That is it. That is all of it. That is the whole thing. Okay, I also go in this letter, or he goes into it. What's the difference between this and MinuteLaunch AI? Well, like I said, FluentMCP is a Black Friday special instigated because of my known understanding of my customers. Everybody wants a deal. Everybody wants a thing. And I can't discount a brand new product because it's the first time price. I mean, I'm trying not to be disingenuous. So instead I'm saying, here's my initial offer. And I guarantee you that price is going to actually go up. It's going to go up. It always does because it's awesome value. I'm giving you something that otherwise probably cost you $2,400 a year with more power, albeit, but like one time for $497 for life, that's kind of ridiculous. You know, like if you talk about 80-20 rule, that's pretty close to 99-1, right? But MinuteLaunch has everything: full WooCommerce support, managed hosting, personal email support, priority feature request, advanced integrations with the whole suite of other plugins that we often still use, even though those are starting to go away, for making our WordPress outcomes. It's best for normal businesses, agencies, multiple client support, e-commerce businesses, verticals. FluentMCP is like the sandwich you always loved that you're taking one time to go, and you can resell it, use it again, do what you want. It's licensed, so it's one copy per site, but you can buy the 10-pack. The 10-pack is $14.97. That's $147.90 per site for life. Pretty awesome. And I had to mention, like the MinuteLaunch AI is our flagship product. This is FluentMCP is like an awesome taste of the bigger thing, but for some people, the taste is enough. Why am I doing no refund? Well, I've been doing this 18 years in WordPress, and here's what the truth is. The people who come to me or are my normal customers who pay me $5,000 to get them hooked up, and then sometimes a couple hundred, sometimes 12, 1,300 a month, they never do weird stuff. Weird stuff is somebody who buys a lifetime deal on Black Friday, uses it, waits till the 29th day, and then tries to return it by saying, oh, I didn't use this. Because we all know what's going on. I always give the money back because that's how I roll. I'm not like, it's virtual products. I'm not giving you my children or something. But I just decided to stop the game this year. So unlike my normal products, which do have a money back guarantee for 30 days and stuff like that, this is not. This is watch the videos, have a free call with me. I'll demo it for you. Buy it, don't buy it. I don't care. Because the people that actually do the weird stuff are like the people who go to my launch flows where it's $9 a month. They buy it for $9 and then they refund it on the 29th day for $9. It cost me $3 to return it from Stripe. And I asked myself, why am I even bothering? Because the people who pay me $5,000 or $197 a month, they never return stuff because they're business people. They respect like other people's time and effort. And I'm not upset about it. It's just human beings. But like I decided, let's end the game here. So that's why I'm saying, take it, don't take it. I don't care. Plenty of people took it because I'm known for over delivering, and that's what I want to continue being known for. But I just decided to set a policy this year that just eliminates the game. Okay. So I'm happy to have a free call with you. If you want to see it or you want to play with it, you can watch my endless videos. Here's some things that'll also help, because whether it's right for you or not, how it compares. This is published at fluentmcp.com/whyfluentmcp, by the way. Or you could just go, like I was saying, it's going to be part of the knowledge base. Just go in here. And these things are all starting to grow out. That's why they're not all filled in. Just go here. And I think maybe there's one last point here, and then I'm going to wrap it up and go back to work, which is why the desktop agent approach wins. Technical specs, it works on everything, so don't worry about it. And then you can book a free demo call, and here's the basics. You know, what's the difference? Just repeating the same stuff a little bit. I hope this is interesting and it's helpful, but like my new world is I don't do any of the legwork. I don't build stuff. In fact, I want to show you something just as a sneak peek that's kind of blow your mind. This is launchpure.com. This was the first of my verticals done with a client partner that is 100% AI, done in minutes. What is it? It's a vertical of doing the kind of tools and capabilities and skills that I can offer through my agentic tools, where for people who are in the wellness business, they can essentially purchase a done for you service, which is an offshoot of what I do for, MinuteLaunch AI managed. They can use this site, which was 100% built instantly by my dudes, to literally find out more, book a strategy call with Dr. Hoover, who's my partner in this, view the demo site. The demo site itself was built in 1 minute using the very same tools that the dude designed it. This is using MinuteLaunch Canvas block. Not a traditional setup, right? This is what I've been teaching you guys. So in 1 minute, the dude who's connected to the site built and created this whole demo, including inventing Dr. Steven Johnson and all the rest of the copy. He did it with the skills on how to be awesome. He created not only the consultation, all the other things, it's got 196 products with faceted search and filtering. This is incredible. But more importantly, when you go to the main site, we've also got a webinar that we're doing. Created the webinar that allows people to register, watch the previous video, learn about the whole breakdown. All of this connects directly to the Fluent CRM without the need for extra forms. Or the product page, the product sales page, specifically built and designed with this awesome stuff that comes from the $1 million sales page education, as well as the things that we know about the product. He wrote the copy, he did the layout, he did the tables, he made it awesome. It connected to, in this case, we're actually using Fluent Cart because it's just one thing we're selling for the $5,000 plus $1,297 a month. All of this done in minutes. This is the first example of having an agentic partner launch a business vertical for me that I'm going to share more details with, that takes away 100% of the drudgery, 100% of the work. All of this is fun, easy. I just simply tell the dude which things to do, which things to research, which things to change. He does it, he saves it, he monitors it. And as we bring on clients, we're going to also use it for the actual value proposition of delivering better information to them in the business that we can see across many, many other customers. So as the marketing pans out, we're in a very unique position to offer something that really nobody else can, which is, I'm going to go over here to Spence Solo, which is aggregated marketing data. If we have hundreds or thousands of practitioners and they all have clients, and we're seeing which clients are buying which things, when and where and why, and we can offer dynamic different A/B testing, we can aggregate the information to improve the outcome for all of the practitioners. We can also do the automated emails, the automated newsletters, the actual content marketing. All of those things can be done by this system. And whether you're doing it through FluentMCP or you're doing it through MinuteLaunch AI, this really is it. A box that you can own and control with your own company data, whether it's for you or your clients, if you're an agency owner or implementer, eliminating bottlenecks, doing things newer, better, faster, and having the skills instantly to make your dude into an expert. I hope this helps. I hope this has been a useful update for today. More to come. And those of you who are in MinuteLaunch AI, yes, I have updated some of the key components, but I have a very busy morning. So I'm going to try to do stuff during the midday or into the afternoon for updating the platform and tools. But if you have any questions, just email me. See you on the next one.